Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it ain't no faults. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this special like Bonnie and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad bet, this ain't regular size. You really fly me like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgraded my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it ain't no faults. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money. I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put it in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, wow. I'm still up. I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. She the old ones on the shelf. In the family, I'm sick and tired of me. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven back guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier has to watch. Cartier look,
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the visiting team and the Washington Commanders. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Danger, Keith. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Another carry for Robinson. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. 118, watch out.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Right side into the hands of Allen. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Here we go.
1st and 10, around Robinson. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get set. 21. Under. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
Something happened. Come on. Get playing.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
On 3rd down, Purdy. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
Design quarterback run here. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Up.
That's McMillan with the catch out left.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
18. Watch out. Can't.
Watch twitch.
Here we go.
Running with Robinson. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup on 3rd and goal. 4 yards shy for 4th.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Purdy gonna go on 4th. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Landover right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at 1st down here. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set. Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. On in at the 41. Can they catch him? And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. 6. Yellow. Yellow. Hot.
From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Thunderbirds, nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready. Ready. 6 seconds.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's the backup. First throw. Buying some time right. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44. First down throw for Allen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Man in motion here. Now Allen off the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And they're going to have a first down now.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the first.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. Maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
That throw comes up short. Needed a little more muscle on that one. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they fight ahead for a few. It's third down. And they're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Corey Gallis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to first and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now it's Purdy. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Get. You're not.
Purdy to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. Quick pass left side. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 14. Thunderbirds 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over. First down and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. Start. See the ball, see the ball, see the ball. Kennedy Lions. Ready?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Dalton
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ready? Number 50.
Second down, here's Allen again. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's second down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
A toss now to Robinson. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
On the tackle. Taken down back at the 10-yard line.
Third and long for him here. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
and they've been doing it.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's third and goal.
Outside, yellow. IT, watch out. We go. Yellow.
Now Purdy. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on fourth down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. They'll start on the ground, Puro. Oh, the football's loose. And it looks like the offense recovered. Whew, they did. Close stuff there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Hooks led to his own. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Here we go, set. Hot, ready.
Allen setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Allen on 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And that brings up 4th and long. The Thunderbirds out and ready to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. Taken at the 2. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 15-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play action now with Purdy. This is cut downfield by Allen. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 29-yard gain. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Get set, get set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. And they just get the playoff. Has him on the quick hitter. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Whip. Watch the whip. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL. We focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Allen now on first down. He rolls to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Here we go. Yellow. Yellow.
First down throw by Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, Purdy to throw. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and long.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy throwing here. Out wide, it's Allen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
To number 29.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Third down, give to Robinson. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Purdy trying on 4th down. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders nearing their first win of the season. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Get set. Get set.
He gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Third and goal, Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
A gain of 14 yards. First down, Thunderbirds.
1st and 10 from the 43. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air again, Allen. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Come on. Hey! 70, Timberwolf.
To throw again, it's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock, and now a little chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And they didn't fall victim to that dreaded trap game against